to you. So when we talk about living and cleaving in conclusion, this analysis, graphic analysis, illustration will really help. The graphic illustration I want to paint now is that of getting two papers, sheet of paper or a cardboard paper or a carton. Now when you bring two sheets of paper separately, and then you get an adhesive or an A4 stick or a gum. By the time you attach them together, you bind them together. That's a bond. And leave it. After 2-3 minutes, you discover that from that moment, cleaving has taken place. And when we talk about cleaving, a man will leave his father and his mother and cleave onto his wife. And when we say cleaving onto your wife, you discover that you become inseparable. Any attempt to separate the paper from the other, to detach the paper from the other paper, it will create something. It will mutilate the entire paper, the entire document, the entire cardboard paper. So what we are trying to say is this: the principle of living and cleaving is such that you leave your past and then cleave into your future. And then when we're talking about cleaving, we are to cleave physically, we are to cleave solically, and we are to cleave spiritually. There are many people who have left their father's house physically, but they have not left their father's house emotionally. When we say solically, we mean emotionally. There are many people who have left their father's house physically, but they have not left spiritually. They are still attached. Some men are still mommy's boy. Some women are still daddy's girl. So what we are saying is our detachment, when we talk about living, has to be both physically and practically. When we say physically, we mean practically. And then solically. When we say solically, we mean emotionally. And when we say spiritually, it means to be, totally, separated, detached from your past and moving to detached from your parents, from your extended family, and then attaching yourself to your parents. And then when we talk about cleaving, it doesn't mean you now revolt against your parents. You have to have the blessing of your family. You have to have the blessings of your parents, so that together, we can make things work. So thank you very much, and I pray that this Living and Cleaving program will continue to be an impressive one. It's going to be an